everybody, it's time to bring out the paddles again, and we're here to decide if things are strictly styling or made for real living. Some of our design editors have had some fun ways of using rugs, including on the back of a sofa, almost in place of a throw, or at the foot of a bed, and it just kind of gives a different look. But I think it's kind of fun.
I actually think it's a fun idea to steal for a reader. It gives some texture, some pattern. I think they just have to be careful and buy a thin flat weave so it's not heavy. I mean,
you wouldn't want to be in bed weighed down
Exactly.
underneath a giant rug.
I would encourage real living. I don't know if it's going to happen.
I would agree. I think it's a great look, and it's just a cool idea. I would try it at home.
Now the one I wouldn't do, which we have seen before, is the flat weave as a tablecloth.
Cool, but
There's food and there were feet.
Oh, that's
I
a
just
good
don't
point.
really
That's a good point.
want it.
Don't do it.
Let's go farther. Persian rug in the kitchen.
Yep.
Me too.
No brainer. We just really love rugs.
I have one, and I have to say, it actually holds up. And I'm a little more careful. I'm not as messy.
I would think too, the colors and the pattern will really hide. Even
does.
if you do drop something and have a bit of a stain, you just do this and it goes away, you don't see it.
Absolutely.
So I think they're actually kind of practical.
How about decorative pillows on a bed? And I'm not talking pretty guest room, I'm talking your everyday bed.
Do I do it? Yes.
Do I do it? Yes.
So we're gonna say real living, but sometimes,
Caveat.
I think you have to decide how many you want to live with, because let's face it, you're moving them back and forth onto a chair.
Or onto the floor.
If you live with someone who doesn't see the value.
I think it's all in the numbers. It's a numbers game. I have arrived on a photo shoot, and a homeowner has had 2/3 of the bed covered with cushions.
That's a lot.
But 2 or 3, why not?
Yeah, I think
I love them.
And it's a great way to change the look, not spending a lot of money. It's super easy. If you get bored of them, you switch them out with the seasons, with your mood.
Yeah.
So I think that they're kind of both real living, depending on how you do it. Let's talk about dining rooms, but particularly dining benches. In addition to some nice antique chairs, I have an upholstered bench with a back. I love the look of it, but there are some drawbacks. Sometimes if someone's sitting in the middle, everybody has to pull the bench out if they need to get out. Sometimes it gets caught on the rug, so you have to make sure your rug is big enough, and I maybe didn't think that through, admittedly.
Well, I'm the person that has actually not just a bench, but a sofa.
Oh, that's
in
right,
my
you
dining
do.
room. So clearly I'm for it, as long as you're honest about how you entertain. If you're using your dining room every day for family dinners, it might be silly.
Good point.
Or if you entertain just small groups of people, have a few people for a dinner party, because that's your lifestyle, why not?
What about a bench that has no back?
I get those in a cottage.
Yeah.
Especially a smaller space,
Where
a smaller
kids are up
cottage.
and down.
It's basically like a picnic table.
Yeah.
So it's very informal, and you can shove the bench under and kind of get more room.
Okay, you've convinced me. Benches, real living, because there's so many options that you can really make it work for you. You just have to know how you like to entertain, what your space is like, and think through things like rugs. Be practical. You'll figure it out. We have faith in you. Good.
All right.
Were we dramatic enough? Did we fight enough? We'll edit it.